Dear child, you are here for a reason. This moment is not a coincidence. Your guardian angels have guided you here. There's something they need you to hear today. You are loved, more deeply than you realize. The love your angels have for you is infinite. It has no limits, no conditions, no end. But for some reason, you've struggled to feel it. Doubt has clouded your heart. Fear has whispered lies into your mind. You've started to believe those lies. That you are unworthy. That love is hard to find. That love is for others, but not for you. But those are lies. Today, your angels are here to remind you of the truth. You are worthy. You always have been. You don't need to do anything to earn love. You don't need to prove yourself to deserve it. Love is your birthright. It has been yours since the very beginning. Even when you felt alone, love has been there. In small, quiet moments. In the kind words of a stranger. In the way someone smiled at you when you needed it most. In the way the sun rose for you this morning. These are not random moments. They are signs. Signs that you are loved. Your angels have been by your side through everything. They've seen your struggles. They've seen your pain. They've seen the nights you cried yourself to sleep. And still, they stayed. They stayed to remind you of this. You are more than enough. Exactly as you are. You don't need to change. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hide your flaws. You are loved just as you are. Your angels have seen your doubts. They've heard the negative thoughts you tell yourself, and they want you to stop believing them. You are not too broken to be loved. You are not too flawed. You are not too much or too little. You are exactly who you're meant to be. Your heart is a garden. It may have grown weeds of self-doubt, but beneath those weeds, there is fertile soil. Your angels are here to help you tend to this garden. They want you to pull out the weeds, the doubts, the fears, the old wounds, and plant seeds of love and kindness. Plant seeds of hope and gratitude. Water them with patience. Give them sunlight with compassion. Your garden will bloom again. And when it does, you'll see love everywhere. In the laughter of children, in the warmth of a hug, in the way the stars shine just for you. Love doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't always come in loud declarations. Sometimes it's quiet. A friend checking in on you. A stranger holding the door open. Someone remembering your favorite song. These small moments are proof of love. They are divine reminders of your worth. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to overlook them, but they are always there. Your angels want you to know this. You are never alone. Their love surrounds you always, even when you can't feel it, even when you doubt it, even when you feel unworthy. Their love is steady. It's unwavering. And it's meant just for you. Sometimes we block love without realizing it. Maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe you're scared to open your heart again. Or maybe you've told yourself that love isn't for you. But your angels want you to let go of those fears. You don't have to carry those old stories anymore. You can write a new one. A story where love flows freely. A story where you are enough. A story where your heart is open. Imagine this. A golden light surrounds you. It fills every corner of your being. It's warm. It's peaceful. That light is love. It's your angels wrapping you in their wings, pouring love into every part of you. You don't need to fight it. You don't need to question it. Just let it in. Let it heal the wounds you've carried for so long. Let it remind you of who you are. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are not the harsh words others have spoken over you. You are light. You are love. You are a divine creation, and you are worthy. Worthy of love. Worthy of joy. Worthy of peace. The universe celebrates you. It celebrates your heart, your laughter, your kindness. You matter more than you know. And your angels see it all. They see the way you bring light to others, even when you don't see it in yourself. They see the way you care, the way you love, the way you try, even on the hardest days. Your existence is not a mistake. You are here for a reason. And the world is better because you're in it. When doubt creeps in, remember this: you are cherished more than you know. You are valued by the universe, by your angels, by the light that created you. You are loved, not for what you've accomplished, not for how perfect you think you need to be, but simply because you exist. That love is eternal. It doesn't fade when you make a mistake. It doesn't disappear when you feel unworthy. It doesn't weaken when you have doubts. It's infinite. It's as constant as the rising sun, as endless as the stars in the night sky. And it's yours, completely and unconditionally. Let that truth settle into your heart. Let it flow through you, washing away the doubts and fears. Let it fill you with peace, a peace that quiets your mind, a peace that reminds you of who you are, because who you are is enough. It's always been enough. And your angels are so proud of you. They've seen the struggles you've faced, the moments you've doubted yourself, the times you've kept going when it felt like everything was falling apart. For your courage, for your strength, for the way you keep choosing to rise even after you've fallen, even when it would have been easier to give up. They see you trying, even on the hardest days. They see the effort you put into being kind, even when you feel drained. They see the way you continue to love, even when your heart feels heavy. They see your light, even when you can't, even when the world tries to dim it. Your angels see it shining, bright and unwavering, and they want you to know how beautiful it is, how beautiful you are, not just in your moments of triumph, but in your quietest moments too. When you sit with your thoughts and wonder if you're doing enough, when you question your worth or doubt your path, they are there, whispering to your heart, you are enough. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Your journey is yours alone, and it is perfect in its own way. Every step you've taken has led you here, to this moment, to this message. Your angels have been guiding you all along, even when you couldn't feel their presence, even when you thought you were lost. You were never truly alone. They've been walking beside you, carrying you when you felt too weak to stand. They've been lighting the way, even when the path seemed dark. They've been holding your heart, even when it felt like it might break. And they are here now, surrounding you with love, pouring their light into your soul, reminding you of this unshakable truth. You are loved, not for what you do, not for what you've achieved, but for who you are. You are a miracle, a unique, one-of-a-kind creation. There has never been, and will never be, anyone exactly like you. The universe made you with care, with purpose, with love, and you are here for a reason. Even if you can't see it yet, even if your purpose feels unclear, you are exactly where you need to be. Trust in the timing of your life. Trust that your angels are guiding you. Every step, every turn, every detour, it all has meaning. Sometimes the path is winding. Sometimes it feels like you're walking in circles. But there is always a greater plan. And your angels are with you every step of the way. They've seen your struggles. They've seen the moments you've felt invisible, the times you've questioned your worth, and they want you to know you are not invisible. You are seen, you are valued, and you are loved. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your angels standing near. Their presence is soft and gentle, yet powerful. Their light is warm, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. They are smiling at you. Their hearts are full of love for you, exactly as you are. Not for what you've done, not for what you've earned, but simply because you are. You are their precious one. They're beloved, and they want you to feel this love deeply and fully. They want you to let it in, to let it fill the places in your heart that have felt empty, to let it heal the wounds you've carried for so long. This love is a gift. It's not something you have to earn. It's not something you have to chase. It's already here. It's always been here. In the way the universe moves around you, in the quiet moments of connection, in the small acts of kindness you've experienced. These moments are not coincidences. They are reminders, signs from your angels, whispers from the universe, telling you that you are loved and you are worthy, worthy of love, worthy of joy, worthy of peace. Sometimes it's hard to believe. Sometimes the world makes you doubt yourself. It tells you that you need to be more, do more, have more. But your angels are here to tell you the truth. You don't need to be more. You don't need to do more. You are already enough, exactly as you are. And you are loved, deeply, unconditionally, infinitely. Let that truth settle into your spirit. Let it become a part of who you are. When you start to see yourself through the eyes of your angels, everything changes. You begin to treat yourself with more kindness. You begin to speak to yourself with more compassion. You begin to see your worth, not in what you do, but in who you are. And when you do, you begin to see love everywhere. In the beauty of nature, in the laughter of children, in the kindness of strangers, in the quiet moments of peace. This love isn't something far away. It's not reserved for someone else. It's here, it's real, and it's yours. Take a deep breath. Feel the love your angels are sending you right now. It's flowing into your heart, filling every part of you with light and warmth. Let it remind you of your worth. Let it remind you that you are never alone. You are cherished. You are valued. You are loved. And you always will be. For the way you keep going, even when it's hard. When the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry, and yet you take another step. When your heart feels like it might break, but you choose to keep it open. When the path ahead feels uncertain, but you find the courage to keep moving forward. Your angels see it all. They see your light, even when you can't. They see the strength you don't realize you have. They see the beauty in your heart, even when you doubt it. And they are here to tell you, you are loved more than you can imagine. This love isn't fleeting. It's not conditional. It doesn't depend on what you do or who you become. It simply is. It's the kind of love that surrounds you always, even in your darkest moments. It's there when you're smiling, and it's there when you're crying. It's there when you feel on top of the world, and it's there when you feel like you're falling apart. This love holds you together, even when everything else feels like it's breaking. Let that truth settle into your soul. Take a deep breath. Feel the love your angels are pouring into you right now. It's not just words. It's energy. It's light. It's a warmth that fills every corner of your being. Carry it with you always. Let it guide you when you feel lost. Let it remind you of your worth when doubt creeps in. Let it be your strength when you feel weak. Because you are love. At your very core, that is who you are. A being of light. A creation of infinite love. And you are loved. Not just by your angels. Not just by the universe. But by the people around you. By those whose lives you've touched, even in ways you may never know. Your smile has brightened someone's day. Your kindness has lifted someone's spirit. Your words have given someone hope. Even in moments when you felt invisible, you've made an impact. You are a source of love in this world, and you are never alone. Even when it feels like no one understands you, even when it seems like no one sees you, your angels are there, standing beside you, every step of the way, holding you up when you feel like you can't stand, whispering encouragement when you need it most, wrapping you in their light when you feel surrounded by darkness. They've seen every tear you've cried, every fear you've carried, every time you've doubted your own strength, and they've never stopped loving you. Not for a single moment. Not when you felt lost. Not when you've made mistakes. Not when you've struggled to love yourself. Their love is unwavering, and it's here for you, always. Imagine them now, standing near you. Their presence is soft, yet powerful. Their light is warm and comforting, like the first rays of sunlight after a long night. They are smiling at you, not because of what you've done, not because of what you've achieved, but because of who you are. You are their beloved, their precious one, and they are so proud of you. Not for being perfect, not for having it all figured out, but for simply being you, for your heart, for your courage, for the way you keep showing up, even when life is hard. You are loved more deeply than words can express. This love is a gift. It's a truth that has always been within you, and now is the time to embrace it fully. Imagine what your life could look like if you did. If you stopped doubting your worth. If you stopped holding back. If you let yourself be loved completely and unconditionally. How would it feel to wake up each day knowing that you are enough? That you don't have to prove anything to anyone? That you are already whole, just as you are? You would walk with more confidence. You would speak with more kindness. You would shine with a light that others can't help but notice. That light is already within you. It's always been there. Sometimes life dims it. Pain, fear, and doubt can make it hard to see, but it never goes out. And your angels are here to help you let it shine again. Let their love reignite that light within you. Let it remind you of who you truly are. Soul full of beauty and grace, a being capable of incredible love, a person who is cherished beyond measure. You have so much to give to this world, so much love, so much light. And the more you embrace the love within you, the more you can share it with others. Love isn't something you have to search for. It's not something you have to earn. It's already here, in your heart, in your spirit, in every breath you take. When you open yourself to this truth, everything changes. You begin to see the world differently. You notice the beauty in the little things, the way the leaves dance in the wind, the way the sky changes colors at sunset, the way someone's laughter can light up a room. You start to feel connected to everything around you, because love connects us all. It's the thread that weaves our lives together, the force that binds us to one another, the energy that flows through the universe, constantly giving, constantly creating. You are a part of that. You are a vessel for that love. And the more you allow it to fill you, the more it will overflow into the world. You'll notice it in the way you treat yourself, with more kindness, with more patience, with more compassion. And you'll notice it in the way you treat others, with more understanding, with more empathy, with more grace. This is the gift of love. It transforms everything it touches, and it starts with you, with the choice to believe in your worth, with the decision to open your heart, with the courage to let love in. Your angels are here to remind you that you don't have to do it alone. They are with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, loving you, even when you can't See it, even when you can't feel it. Their love never leaves. It's as constant as the stars in the sky, as steady as the earth beneath your feet, as eternal as the soul within you. Let that love fill you now. Let it wash away the doubts. Let it quiet the fears. Let it heal the wounds. You are worthy of this love. Not because of what you've done, not because of who you know, but because you are, because you exist, because you are a beautiful, unique, irreplaceable soul. There is no one else like you, no one else who has your heart, your voice, your story, and the world is brighter because you are in it. Your presence changes things in ways you may not even realize. Your laughter has lifted someone's spirit. Your kindness has healed someone's pain. Your words have given someone the strength to keep going. You might not always see the impact you have, but your angels see it. They see the ripples of light you create, the way your soul touches others. They see that light shining from within you. Even when you feel like it's dimmed, even when life feels heavy, and you wonder if your light is enough, your angels know the truth. Your light is powerful. It's bright. It's beautiful. It's a gift to the world, just like you. They celebrate that light every single day. They celebrate you, not just for what you do, but for who you are, for your heart, for your courage, for the way you keep showing up, even when things are hard, for the way you continue to love, even when your heart feels tired. Take another deep breath. Feel their presence around you now. Their energy is soft and comforting. It wraps around you like a warm embrace, reminding you that you are safe, you are supported, you are never alone. Feel their love within you. It's gentle, yet it fills every corner of your being. It flows through you like a river, washing away the doubts, the fears, and the pain you've carried. It reminds you of this truth. You are love. At your very core, that is who you are. A soul made of light and love. You were created from love, and that love has never left you. It's been with you through every moment of your life, through the laughter and the tears, through the victories and the struggles, through the moments when you felt seen and the moments when you felt invisible. You are loved, not because of what you achieve, not because of how perfect you think you need to be, but simply because you exist, because you are here. Your life is a miracle. Your soul is a treasure. And your journey is important. Even when the path feels uncertain, even when you feel like you're walking in the dark, your angels are guiding you. Every step you take is meaningful. Even the steps that feel like stumbles, even the steps that lead you to places you didn't expect, they are all part of the greater plan. A plan that is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Trust in that plan. Trust in the love that surrounds you. Trust in the light within you. It's always there, even when it feels hidden, even when life tries to dim it. Your angels are here to remind you of that light, to help you see it again, to help you believe in it. Because your light matters. It's not just for you. It's for the people you touch, for the hearts you heal, for the love you bring into the world. Your light is a gift, and it's uniquely yours. No one else can shine the way you do. No one else can bring what you bring to this world. And that is why you are so loved. Take a moment now to let that love in. Imagine it as a golden light, pouring into you from above. It's warm and soothing, filling every part of you. It flows into the places where you felt empty. It heals the wounds you've carried. It quiets the doubts that have whispered in your mind. This light is your angel's love. It's the universe, reminding you that you are never alone. Even in your loneliest moments, love is there. Even when it feels like no one understands, love surrounds you. Even when you doubt your own worth, love holds you steady. You don't have to do anything to earn this love. You don't have to prove yourself to deserve it. It's already yours. It's always been yours. And it will always be yours. Close your eyes and take another deep breath. Feel that love growing within you. It's softening the hard edges of fear and pain. It's reminding you of your worth. You are enough, exactly as you are. You always have been, and you always will be. Let this truth settle into your heart. Carry it with you as you move through your day. Let it guide your steps. Let it brighten your smile. Let it soften your words. Because when you embrace this love, something beautiful happens. You begin to see love everywhere. In the way the sunlight filters through the trees. In the way a stranger holds the door open for you. In the way someone remembers your favorite song. Love is all around you. It's in the small moments, the quiet gestures, the simple acts of kindness that fill your life. These moments are not random. They are reminders, signs from your angels, whispers from the universe, telling you that you are loved, that you are never alone. When life feels heavy, come back to this truth. When doubt creeps in, remember this message. You are cherished, you are valued, you are loved, and you are never alone. The love your angels have for you is eternal. It's infinite. It's unconditional. Let it fill you now. Let it remind you of who you are. You are a being of light, a soul full of beauty and grace. And the world is brighter because you are in it. Your angels see that light. They celebrate it. And they celebrate you. Every moment of every day. Even when you can't feel it, their love surrounds you. Even when you doubt it, their light shines for you. Take another deep breath. Feel their presence around you. Feel their love within you. Let it remind you of this truth. You are love. You are loved. And you are never alone.